Welcome everyone, because it is 2K25 time, and it is the draft.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and first pick of Monday Night Raw. Looks like we already got our answer.
This is dignified deformation, executed by unprecedented precision. A diabolical athlete who will stop at nothing to uphold the integrity and honor of this great sport. Der Ringgeneral Gunther.
Well, Gunther, the first draft pick of Monday Night Raw, the new undisputed WWE champion. And this is a big pick for Monday Night Raw, as they got both Ludwig Kaiser and Gunther in Imperium. Solid pick for Monday night. And for the first draft pick for Friday Night SmackDown, it is the Second City Saint and the new World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. You had to have known that Punk would have been the first draft pick of SmackDown, as Raw took SmackDown's original champion in Gunther. So now CM Punk will be representing the blue brand as world champion. You love to see it. CM Punk headed to Friday Night SmackDown. Let's go. Oh boy, Monday Night Raw's second draft pick. It is no other than the Viper, Randy Orton. This is another big pick for Monday Night Raw, getting the Viper, Randy Orton, on the red brand. Another solid pick. Oh my, and that second pick for SmackDown, Drew McIntyre will be making his way on the blue brand. You gotta love that pick from SmackDown. Drew McIntyre will now be on the blue brand. And we will find out the GMs on the premiere episodes of Raw and SmackDown. Oh my gosh, and Monday Night Raw strikes again with the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, as he is now on Raw. Man, oh man. That is absolutely crazy. AJ Styles scored for Monday Night Raw. Oh my, the third pick of SmackDown. And main event Jey Uso, but he is one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Jey Uso, drafted to SmackDown. And what on earth does this mean? When you think the Bloodline have reunited, man, they have now been split up because Jey Uso is moving to SmackDown. Unless the Bloodline get drafted to SmackDown, they all come to SmackDown. Maybe it's a possibility, but I have no clue if that will be what would happen. Nonetheless, Jey Uso now on Friday Night SmackDown. You love to see it. Oh my! And for Monday Night Raw's fourth pick, it is Trick Williams. He's on Raw. That's crazy. Monday Night Raw had just gotten a little more electrifying with Trick Williams. Another great pick. Oh my. The fourth pick of Friday Night SmackDown, excuse me, Seth freaking Rollins. Coming to the blue brand. And this man hasn't been seen in quite some time, but he is now gonna be on Friday Night SmackDown. Big W. For Monday Night Raw's women's draft picks, and here comes the center of the universe, the women's champion, now on Raw, Tiffany Stratton. And that is another big W because Tiffany Stratton gonna storm onto the red brand. Another big pick for Monday Night Raw. This is gonna be awesome. So each brand gets 4 picks from the men and for the women. And then the rest of the brands, the rest of the roster will be shown in full right after this. Tiffany Stratton now on Monday Night Raw. And now it's time for the SmackDown side of things. And you know, Rhea Ripley was going to be coming over to the blue brand as Tiffany Stratton was drafted. Rhea Ripley, the Women's World Champion, now on the blue brand. Another great pick. Rhea Ripley now on the blue brand. Another great pick. Oh man, and the second pick for the women on Raw. Now the Queen, Charlotte Flair, is on Raw. That is another big pick. Raw is picking them, and they are picking them right here tonight. It makes me even more and more excited for the season premiere of Raw, which is coming your way very soon. Oh my. And this is now a pick I love to see. Bianca Belair drafted to SmackDown. That's what I'm talking about. Belair coming back home to the blue brand and where she belongs. Big ups, big hit by SmackDown. Oh boy. And the third pick for the women on Raw, Mia Yim, is making her way to the red brand. You love to see that. Mia getting some spotlight. She is one up and coming wrestler. She's gonna be huge for Monday Night Raw. This is a big get for Raw. And people may not see it now, but once it's all said and done, they will. Oh my. Naomi is the third pick. Naomi is back and she is coming to the blue brand. That is huge. That is a big get. You love to see that. Oh man, and the final pick, at least for this, Roxanne Perez is gonna be on Monday Night Raw. That is another big pick for Monday nights, picking the Prodigy, who is now gonna be on Monday nights. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you basically the full rosters to Raw and SmackDown. The full rosters to both shows here. Alright, so the WWE Champion on Raw, Gunther, as you know. Kevin Owens, Trick Willie, Roman Reigns, Ethan Page, Damian Priest, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, Karrion Kross, Sami Zayn, Dominic Mysterio, Ilya Dragunov, Braun Breaker Sheamus, Jimmy Uso, Logan Paul, Andrade, Braun Strowman, Shawn Spears, Apollo Crews, Ludwig Kaiser, Tyler Bate, Chad Gable, Carlito, the Usos, the Viking Raiders, which with Jey Uso, he was drafted to SmackDown, so he's gonna have to decide if he wants to stay on Raw, go to SmackDown, or remain on Raw for the time being as the World Tag Team Champions and then go to SmackDown, which I think that's what Jey Uso will do. But for the meantime, he's on Raw. But then after him and Jimmy, if they were to lose their World Tag Team titles, Jimmy and Jay would split and Jay would go to SmackDown. Fraxium, Judgment Day, New Day, Gallus, and the Y6, and Akam and Razor, Elton Prince, Kid Wilson, the OC, Creed Brothers, Alpha Academy, which these teams might be switching around. Like some of them might be taken from Raw and brought to SmackDown because to balance out the tag team influx. But yeah, Tiffany Stratton, the women's champion on Raw, Bayley, Roxanne Perez, Liv Morgan, Michelle McCool, Ira Valkyria, Raquel, Trish, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Valhalla, Scarlett, Bianca, and Jade are the women's tag team champions, but they're on exclusively SmackDown. But Metaphor, Abba Fire, Katana and Kaden, the PFC, Lyra, Dakota Kai, Tatum Paxley, Michin, Ivy Nile, Tegan Knox, Indy, Jada Parker, Nikita Lyons, Sonya Deville, Maxine Dupree. And the Intercontinental Women's title will be vacated because it'll be a fatal four-way on the premiere episode of Raw to determine who will be the champion. So it's just a placeholder. Natalia and Kiani James. And then on SmackDown side of things, you got CM Punk as the World Heavyweight Champion. You got Cody Rhodes, Obafemi, Solo Sikoa, Drew, Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, Santos Escobar, LA Knight, Rey Mysterio. And LWO's on SmackDown. Tony D'Angelo, the family, is on SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura, Alexis King, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, Jacob Fatu, The Miz, Giovanni Vinci, Wesley, R-Truth, Javon Evans, Pete Dunne, Dragon Lee, and Omos. DIY, 8 Down Under, the Bloodline, Street Profits, Angel Umberto. On the women's side of things, Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax, Cora Jade, Io Sky, Becky Lynch, Asuka, Piper Niven, Maurice, Shotzi, Elektra Lopez, Bianca and Jade are the tag team champions. On the women's United States side of things, Chelsea Green, Candice LeRae, Kairi Sane, Kalani Jordan, Wendy Chu, Zelina Vega, Lola Vice, Blair Davenport, Gigi Dolan, Sol Ruka, B Fab, and that's pretty much it. These are our champions on SmackDown. Pretty solid, pretty solid. And we have to crown a women's United States champion, which will be crowned at Backlash. And then the women's Intercontinental champion will be crowned on the premiere episode of Raw, which is actually pretty great. So that's our full rosters of Raw and SmackDown. If you guys enjoy, make sure you give it a like and subscribe. And I'll see you for the premiere episode of Raw.